Alhamdulillah wassalatu wassalamu ala Rasulillah wa ala alihi wa sahbihi wa man wala. Before we start with today's topic, let's recap a bit from the first lesson. How many kinds of words do we have in Arabic?
Kinds of words we have ism,
Mm-hmm.
fi'al, and harf. Three.
Yes, so three. Oops. Yes, three kinds of words. We have ism, fi'il, and harf. Good. And then, how many properties of ism?
Four.
Good. What are the four properties? Do you
Uh,
remember?
Status, gender,
Mm-hmm.
number,
Yes, number,
number,
gender, and
uh,
last one,
status, number, gender.
type.
Ni apa? Light or not light?
Oh, no. Type,
No.
type,
Type.
type. Common or not common?
Not common or not common? Yeah.
Yes. Okay. So status, number, gender, type, but we haven't gone there. Go there. We started with status. How many status do we have?
Status we have three.
Mm-hmm. What's that?
Rafa, nasab, jar.
Good. Rafa, nasab, and jar. How do we know? Okay, we have two kinds of ways of telling the status,
Mm-hmm.
ending sound and ending combination. Which one should we check first?
Ending sound.
Ending sound means what? What's the end of the
No.
sound?
Um, U, A, I.
Okay, so yes, so if it's Rafa, it's what sound?
U,
U or un? Yes. Nasab?
An or in. An or A.
Yes. And then Jar?
In or I.
Yeah, so all that is ending sound. Okay,
Yeah.
u, a, I. This is ending sound. We check ending combination first. Okay, we
Oh,
learn ending sound first because that's the easy one. But whenever
oh.
you see a word, okay,
Mm-hmm.
if you open up the Quran, you see
Mm-hmm.
any word, you have to find, you have to see whether there is ending combination first or not. So for example, the word mubinin, is there a sound or a combination? Combination means, for example,
Una, ina.
yes, exactly.
Aini. Yeah.
Yes, so okay, I lost the page just now. So the word we have here is hashirina. So
Uh-huh.
is this ending combination or ending sound?
Ending combination.
Yes, because it's what's the combination?
Ya, nun.
Yes, exactly. The ina, right? So we cannot
Ina,
just
yeah.
say we see fatha, we say nasab. We must check first for ending combination. Okay.
Yeah.
What about this one? Fir'auna.
Fir'auna is ending sound.
Yes, there is no auna sound. There's una and ina,
Ina.
not auna, right? We have ani and aini, but not auna. Good. And then, for example, if we have um, azimin here.
Azimin.
Mm-hmm.
Is ending sound.
Yes, no combination, no ani, no una, no ina. So yes, ending sound. What's the status here? Rafa, nasab, or jar?
Jar.
Yes, good. Okay, can.
Mm-hmm.
One last thing that so this one, ending combination, check first. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And one last thing we did was heavy and light.
Uh-huh.
So what is the default for ism? Heavy or light?
Heavy.
Yes, heavy is the default. If what's the one reason we learn about light?
What is it about light?
Mm.
Mm,
Remember?
about light.
The first reason we learned is after absolute no. So
Yeah,
for
absolutely.
example, la ilaha illah, right? La
Mm-hmm.
ilaha is light, ism after the la, so absolute no. Okay, can.
Can.
So there's one more thing about about status that we haven't done, flexibility, which we will do later. Now we move on to number first. Okay. So this is the second property. Okay, the first property was status. This is
Mm-hmm.
the second property, number. Okay, so number we talk about singular, pair, and plural. Okay, so basically in your Muslim chart, the first one, Muslimun, Musliman, Muslimin is singular. So basically, if the word if the word fits your Muslim chart, you can easily tell whether it's a singular word or a pair word or plural word, because pair will be what ending?
Pair will be ani, aini,
Exactly. And then the masculine plural will be what ending?
una, ina.
Yes. Okay. So
Mm,
that una ina ending, okay, is
mm,
for masculine plural
plural.
and only for intellectual beings. Okay, meaning humans, angels, jinns, uh, the things that have intellect. Okay, so
Mhm,
another name that you might hear it being called as a people plural. Okay, so
mhm,
una ina meaning if you can say one pen is qalamun, right? You cannot
mm.
say many pen is qalamuna. We don't do that. Okay, because a pen doesn't have intellect. Okay,
Yes.
so that is one category of plural. Okay, the una ina is masculine plural. You must remember that that's only for intellectual beings. Okay, and
Mm.
then for feminine plural, what's the ending combination?
Feminine plural is tuna, tina.
Mm-mm-mm-mm.
No. Sila.
Mm.
Um, musim mati, musim tani.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, Plural, right? Uh,
Yes.
um, Plural. Muslimatu.
Yes.
Muslimat.
Atun, atin, atin.
Atin.
Yes,
Right,
exactly.
right.
So that is feminine plural. Okay.
Mhm,
That's called feminine plural. And then
mhm,
we have also broken plurals, human and non-human broken plurals. We will talk about it. And we also have Ism Jama. Okay. So you see una ina, you know that is masculine plural. You see
mhm,
atun atin, you know that is feminine plural. Okay. Of
mhm.
course, ani, aini, tani, tiny, you know that is pair. Okay.
Yep.
Now, broken plurals in English language.
Mm,
So if I say one house, many,
mm. Many houses.
yes, we put an S at the end, right? But not all words we do that. We do
Yes.
like men, we cannot say men's. We change the
Mhm,
A to E, men, right?
mm.
One child, we cannot say childs, right? We say children. One mouse, we cannot say mouses. Just now we say houses, we cannot say mouses, we
Yeah.
say mice, okay? So this is what we call broken plural, basically. Meaning the singular word gets broken up, something change in it. Okay?
Mhm.
Cannot just add an S. Okay? So Arabic is also like that. So from Muslimun, you can add Muslimuna, right? That is normal plural. This is like adding S basically in English. Okay? But not all words can do that. Okay? So for example, the word Rasul, the plural
Mhm.
is Rusul. Okay?
Usul. Yeah.
Rusul, not Rasuluna. You don't put that. Okay, for
Mhm.
Nabi, yes, Nabi Yuna, we can have that. And we can also have Anbiya, also Nabi.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
yes, but for this word, we only have Rusul. Okay,
Mhm.
so all these words, we know them through experience from vocab, just like English, the more we read, the more we know. Okay,
Mhm.
now, how do we treat broken plural? Okay, for human, for intellectual, for when I say human broken plurals, I mean angels and jinns also included, meaning intellectual beings. Okay, they will be treated as singular feminine, meaning this word nisa,
Mhm.
rusul, these are all the plurals. Okay, so
Mhm.
nisa, what is the singular, do you know?
Uh, Nisa. I don't know.
Imro'ah.
Huh?
Imro'atun.
Oh, Nimra'atun.
Imro'atun is one woman. Okay. We don't have imro'atuna. So totally a different word, right? Imro'ah is very different from nisa. Okay. So yes, nisa is plural for women. Rusul, we have Rasul, which is the singular. Any idea what's the singular of Malaika?
Malaik.
Uh, it's Malak. Malak.
Malak.
Yes, just Malak. I think there's
Oh.
one more word. Can't remember. Okay, but yes, Malak is the
Malak.
easy one. Okay, yes. So we are talking about the grammatical properties. Okay, so remember that each ism can have status, number, gender, type, right? Status,
Yeah.
rafa, all this is rafa, right? So the number and the gender, when it's human broken plurals, they can be treated singular feminine. Okay, singular feminine. Even though messengers, Rusul, Nabi is all masculine, right? I mean, uh, Allah send all men. Allah doesn't send a woman as a Nabi, right? But grammatically, we can treat this word as singular feminine. Okay? Or we can treat them based on translation, meaning women based on translation is plural and feminine. Messenger is plural and masculine. Okay, so there's two ways to treat human broken plurals. Okay, once it's broken plural, you can treat it as singular feminine, or you can treat it based on the translation. Okay, just bear this in mind. Later on, we will apply this, and then you see how it works. Okay, and then for non-human broken plurals, okay, meaning most things will be non-human, right? Pen, book, masjid, all these are all things, right? So when you have things, you cannot do una ina ending already because they are for intelligent beings only, right? So you will definitely have a broken plural if it's a thing. Okay, so kitab is one book, many books is kutub.
Kutub. Yeah.
Okay, yes. One masjid, many masjid is masajid. Okay, so all these words, okay, they are like singular words, right? If you see, there's no ending combination, right? So
Yeah.
this would be rafa, this is also rafa, right? There's no ending combination for them. So meaning that if you see these words, you might think, if you don't know the meaning, you might think it's singular. Okay, but it's actually plural. Okay, but grammatically, since it's a broken plural, it's still treated singular feminine. Okay, so the word kitab, singular word, kitab. Oh, okay, never mind. We'll come back to that in a bit after we do gender. Okay,
Right.
so the summary is you can always come back to this chart. Okay, if you have a word that is plural in meaning, okay, meaning you need to know the meaning of the word, okay, and it's plural and it's non-human, so books, doors, gates, fans, aircons, all these walls, everything, okay, and then it will be treated as singular feminine. Okay, and
Yep.
then if it's a human, it can be treated and it's broken, you will treat as singular feminine or based on translation. If it's just normal, then you know that una will be plural, right? And masculine. You know that atun is going to be plural and feminine. Okay,
Yeah.
because this one has an ending combination already. If it's a broken plural, then singular feminine or based on translation. Okay, so we always come back to this chart whenever we're not sure. Okay.
Alright.
One more thing, we have Ism Jama. So there's actually a lot of Ism Jama in the Arabic language. Okay. But we learn three for now. We have Qawmun, okay, kaum, like we say
Yeah.
kaum, nation. And then we have Nasun, people, and Qarnun, generation. Okay.
Okay.
So you can see that it's kind of singular, but it's kind of plural, right? So
Yeah.
you can have many nations, but a nation itself is a group of people, right? People is a group of people. Okay, generation is all groups of people. Okay, so
Yeah.
this kind of words, they are treated plural masculine.
Okay.
Okay, plural. Even though it looks singular, right? You know, you see Rafa like ending ending sound, but you treat this plural masculine. Okay, so
Okay.
we come back to this. Okay, so we have words here. Give me the status and number and gender if we know. Okay,
Okay.
so
Status of gender first. Alright.
yes.
Um.
Ayatun.
Yatun is female plural. Family plural.
Yes, and what
And
status?
status is Rafa. Jar.
Why jar?
No, Rafa. Sila.
Yes, Rafa. How do you know this is feminine plural?
Atun.
Yes, exactly. Atun. What is the jar version of this word?
Jar version Atin.
Yes, good. Ayatin will be jar.
Ayatin.
Good. Kulubun.
Ulubun is Rafa.
Mm-hmm.
Um, Rafa.
So we have a word that is plural in meaning.
Plural in meaning. Yeah.
So is it non-human or human?
Non-human.
So if it's non-human and plural, how do we treat it?
Um. Wait. Singular. Singular feminine. No. If it's non-human, it's singular feminine.
Yes. Again, non-human, singular feminine. So
Yes.
this is Rafa,
Mm-hmm.
singular feminine.
Yeah.
Okay, even though you cannot see any feminine thing there. Okay.
Yeah.
Next one, Muslimata.
Muslimata is this
Tell me the status first.
status is Muslimata Tani.
Yes, this is
Yeah,
heavy or light word?
is a light word.
Yes, what's the heavy version?
Muslimatani.
Yes, so what is the status for Tani?
Status for Tani. Tani is Rafa
Good. Singular,
and
dual or plural?
Dual.
Good. So Rafa, dual, feminine or masculine?
Feminine
How do you know it's feminine?
with the ta.
Very good. Next one. Al-asma'u.
Al-asma'u is feminine singular, singular feminine as well
Why?
because it's plural by translation and non-human.
Yes, plural in meaning. And yes,
Plural
plural in
meaning,
meaning and then it's non-human. So yes, singular feminine. What's the status?
Rafa and yeah, Rafa.
Yes, good. What about Naron?
Naron is bukan ni ke apa? Okay, Naron is nasab
Yes.
and
Number?
Naron
Singular,
nam
dual or plural?
na Naron.
If I never put the meaning, okay,
Uh-huh,
means the meaning is not important, meaning is not plural.
not plural.
Okay, it's a singular word. This one also, if I never put the meaning, you might think this is a singular word, right? If you don't know the word, right?
Yeah.
So yes, if I don't put the meaning of the word,
Mm-hmm.
then just treat it as this is ending sound. So ending sound is usually singular, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Muslimun, Musliman, Muslimin. So this is nasab, singular. Okay, then the gender we don't talk lah for now. This one we don't
Mm-hmm.
talk about the gender first.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, next one, al-anharu.
Al-anharu is singular feminine.
Why?
Al-anharu rivers.
Yes,
Because non-human
yes,
and
very good,
plural by meaning.
very good. So
Al-anharu is
status,
rafa.
yes, Rafa.
Rafa.
Good.
Mm-hmm.
Next one, al-maghribaini.
Al-maghribaini is nasa ojar
Okay,
and nasa ojar aini it's dual.
very good.
Mm-hmm.
And the gender,
Gender is masculine.
very good. Next one, ulama.
Ulama is feminine, singular feminine as well because scholars, but scholars,
Yeah. So is this human or non-human?
human.
Yes, this is human. Okay. Let's talk
Mhm.
about status first. What status?
Status ulama is rafa.
Rafa. Okay. So human, we can have two choices. It
Yeah,
is
so
a
it's also
broken
singular
plural,
feminine.
right?
Yeah.
Scholars, it is a broken plural. So you
Yep.
can treat it singular feminine or
Mm-hmm.
based on translation or based on the context. Meaning, if we are
Mm-hmm.
talking about a group of male ulama, then they are plural masculine. If we talk
Yeah.
about a mixture, then it's a mixture. Okay.
Mm.
So yes, so for now, we just say singular feminine. We have two choices. Okay, we have two choices. Next one, tazkirata.
Tazkiratan is status nasab.
Mm-hmm.
Nasab singular.
Yes,
Tazkiratan.
singular
That's
and
feminine.
very good because of the
Ta.
yes,
Ta marbuta.
exactly. Next one, rijalun.
Rijalun is rafa
Mm-hmm.
and apa like ulubun as well. So singular and feminine.
Yes, the
Singular.
rijalun actually means what? Do you know?
Rijalun. No, I don't.
This is a plural of men, rojul.
Rajul. Okay.
Yes, okay. So this one I missed putting men, but yes, correct. So basically, this one also we have two choices. Singular
Yeah.
feminine or man will be obviously masculine or feminine.
Masculine.
Yes, masculine, and since it's plural, masculine plural. We can say that also. Okay.
All right. Mm-hmm.
Next one, biqabasin.
Biqabasin. It's it's nasab
Why nasab?
masculine. Nas. Okay. Biqabasin.
What's the sign?
Oh, half jar.
Oh, okay, don't think about that.
Not yet.
Not don't think about that. Yes,
All right.
but this is kasra, right?
Yeah.
Nasab is fathah.
Oh, silap lah. Because I
Yeah.
always confuse.
Oh,
I always confuse between the two.
I
Nasab and
see.
jar is jar.
Okay.
Okay.
Yes, this is jar. Good.
Yeah.
Of course, this is what gender?
This is
I mean
masculine.
number.
And number is singular.
Yes, good. Tanzilan.
Tanzilan nasab
Mm-hmm.
um nasab
Number.
masculine
Mm-hmm.
and tanzilan. It's singular.
Yes, good. Next one, al-mihadu.
Al-mihadu it's singular feminine.
Why feminine?
Al-mihadu. Al-mihadu.
The meaning is not given, so it's not a plural in meaning.
Yeah.
So what's the
Mm.
status?
It's rafa.
Rafa. What's the number?
With singular.
Yes, you don't see ending combination? Singular.
No.
Yes. Okay. Next one, Jannatani.
Jannatani is nas no rafa,
Rafa.
dual,
Yes, dual.
and feminine.
Yes, because of?
Because ta marbuta, the ta.
Yes, the ta. Yes, tani. Good. Next one, Kufarun.
Kufarun, disbelievers,
Status
singular
first.
feminine, status rafa,
Yes.
singular and feminine.
Yes, good. Because it's non-human, broken plural.
Yeah.
Okay. Next one. Sorry, not non-human. Human broken plural. Yes. Wa azwajun.
Azwajun is rafa,
Mm-hmm.
spouses, so is single feminine.
Yes. Okay. So this is human also, right? So
Mhm.
actually we have two choices.
Yeah.
Okay. Next
Yeah.
one. Ambiya.
Ambia is also is either singular feminine or um no, tak boleh kan?
Yes. Can.
Just
This is
okay.
human.
Oh yeah,
So
human.
human
So
prophets must be what gender?
uh masculine.
Yes, exactly. Plural
Male.
masculine. Yes.
Mhm.
Okay. What status? Anbiya.
Rafa.
Very good. Next one. Al-kitabah.
Al-kitabah. Mhm.
Status.
Status is nasab,
Yes.
uh,
Number.
singular,
Yes. Singular. Good.
and singular.
Zulumatin.
Sekejap. Zulu. Mana ya? Zulumatin. Atin is status is nasab ojar,
Yes.
plural, mas plural feminine.
Yes. So if you see the word alone, yes, plural feminine, because plural feminine pattern is not exclusive for people only. Okay.
Mhm.
So it's not like una, ina, it's only for
Mhm.
people. Atun you can use for non-human. So darknesses, okay, is
Nak.
non-human. Yes. But basically, although there is a plural pattern, atin is jar, right? Or nasab or jar, but
Mhm.
it is usually treated as singular feminine also because it's non-human. Okay,
Mhm. Alright.
but plural feminine is not wrong to say that also. Sometimes it can be treated like that also. Okay,
Mhm.
next one, muhkamatun.
Muhkamatun. It's rafa,
Mm-hmm.
plural,
Mm-hmm.
feminine.
Very good. Al-arhami.
Arhami is singular. Yeah, singular feminine and jar.
Very good. Rojulaini.
July. It's nasab or jar.
Mm-hmm.
Dual
Good.
and masculine.
Good. Syai'an.
Syai'an. It's singular feminine
Singular
and
feminine. Why?
singular feminine. Syai'an.
Let's do the status first.
Status nasab.
Mm-hmm. It does look like a singular word, okay, but we don't talk about the gender for now. We talk about gender when we definitely know the gender. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Like we definitely know this gender. Okay. For
Mhm.
this one, yes. For now, singular and nasab. Okay.
Singular nasab. Okay.
And then wujuh.
Wujuhu. It's singular feminine. Apa? Yes.
Yes.
Rafa singular feminine.
Yes. Good. Okay. Clear?
Yeah. Okay.
Inshallah. Although I know when we started to do number genders, it's always like a bit tricky, right? You have to think about number and gender, but don't worry, we will get used to it, inshallah.
Mm.
Can we move on to gender now?
Yes.
Okay, so this is the third property. Okay, we did status, we did number, now this is gender. Okay, so gender, there's only two gender, masculine and feminine, of course. Okay,
Mhm.
the default of the ism, so you see any kind of any ism, that
Mhm.
the default should be masculine. Okay, unless there are reasons for you to make it feminine, then you make it feminine, otherwise it will stay masculine. Okay, so the default the some reasons for it to be feminine. So if you have a real or biological feminine, okay, meaning mother, sister, auntie, right, all these are obviously going to be feminine. Okay,
Mhm.
and if you have like baqaratun, this is a cow, not a bull, but a cow.
Mhm.
So for example, not if you have a chicken, that will be a feminine. Okay, not a rooster. Rooster is the masculine. Okay, so
Mm.
even in animals, we have different words for feminine feminine animals, right? So like that lah, basically. Okay, all your real feminine. Okay, whether it's people or whether it's animal, your real feminine. Clear?
Mhm. Yeah.
Next one, if you have a word that ends with tamarbuta, okay, or colors that ends with an alif and hamzah, okay, or
Mhm.
superlatives that ends with a alif maksura. Okay, we'll talk about this much later. Okay, not all, for now, not all words that, in fact, for this whole thing. Okay, not all words you see tamarbuta is going to be feminine. Like for example, just now we saw the word malaikatun. That is a tamarbuta, right?
Mhm.
Obviously, angels are not feminine, right? But the word is treated singular feminine, grammatical. Okay,
Mhm.
so not all things you see tamabuta or alif hamza ending like this or alif maksura is going to be feminine. We'll talk about this later on. Okay,
Mhm.
and if you have human body parts in pairs, okay, so ears comes in pairs, eyes, what else? What else comes
Uh,
in pairs?
Eyes, ears,
Some more?
legs,
Yes,
head.
exactly. Hands, legs, okay? All these are going to be feminine. Okay?
Yeah.
So is your nose going to be feminine?
No.
No. Okay, good. Is your mouth going to be feminine?
No.
Good. And then you have broken plurals and all non-human plurals, right? Just now we talked, when we have broken plurals or when we have non-human plurals, how do we treat them?
Singular feminine.
Exactly. So that's why they become feminine. Okay,
Yeah.
in the word itself, grammatically, they become feminine. Okay, and then proper names of places, also feminine. Okay, and then words that are feminine because the Arab said so. Okay, we'll
Mhm.
talk about this. So I was going to say just now, for example, if you have the word kitab, do you
Mm.
have any reason to make it feminine?
Kita.
Mm,
No.
No. Okay, so kitab by default is masculine. There's no
Mm.
tamarbuta,
Mm.
no, obviously it's not a real feminine. So
Mm.
no reason to make it feminine, it stays masculine. Okay,
Mm.
but when you have many books,
Mhm.
kutub, then this word, because it's plural, then it
Mm.
becomes
Singular
feminine.
feminine.
Yes, singular feminine. Okay, clear?
Clear.
Okay, now about this BASS, I don't know
Mhm.
if you remember this.
Yes, yes, I remember.
Okay, so let's go through the story and then we'll see if you can translate all the Arabic words. So grandpa always say he misses the good old times. times when he had some art. What is art?
Arab.
Hmm. In the Quran, we say as-samawati wal ard. What's that?
La.
Yes, land.
La.
Okay, so
Yeah, la.
earth, land. Here is
Land.
land. Okay, some
Mhm.
land to own his
Mhm.
farm. Although it can be a challenge controlling animals with only a asa. What is asa?
So, um, also in his hand.
A stick, a staff. Okay, you know,
Staff. Uh-huh.
usually they use the stick. They use it to like control the animals. They whack it a bit, right, to make it move. Okay, that's asa. Or some people use it like as a like tongkat, right?
Mhm.
That's also asa. Okay, staff or a stick. Okay, and then his dar. What is dar?
That was simple. Um,
Many masjid
ha,
have.
ha.
Huh?
Uh,
Sorry.
can you repeat apa? Any apa?
Oh, I said many masjid use the word dar to name their masjid. Darussalam.
Darus. Dar.
What is dar? Dar is actually house.
House. Yeah, I was going to say house tadi.
Yes, okay. So his house was simple and has a nar.
Fire.
Yes,
Fire.
has a nar going to protect himself from the cold rih. What is rih?
Mm, w- weather.
Mm.
Weather.
Wind. Rih is wind. Okay,
Mhm.
wind. And then there's a sabil. What is sabil?
Sambil. Um,
Fi sabilillah. What's that?
Sabilillah. There's a Fisabilillah.
Path. Okay, fi
Mm,
sabilillah in the path of Allah.
in the
Okay.
past, yes, yes.
There's a sabil, there's a path. Okay.
Mhm.
Leading to a bear. What is a bear?
Where's it? Browsing.
If you go, have you ever went to Umrah or Hajj?
No, not
Not
yet.
yet. No, okay. Beer is a well. Okay. Usually when
Well,
people go to Umrah, they go to Bi'ir Ali. Okay. The well of Ali. Bi'ir is well. Okay. Perigi. Okay. So there's a path leading to a well where he takes a shower from a dal. What is
Delma.
dal? Hmm. A dal full of water. In the
Um,
beer got
mm,
a dal. What's that dal?
buck, bucket. Maybe.
Yes, a bucket. Good. Okay. Under the shams.
Sa, ash,
Yes.
sun lah sun, of
Sun.
course, yeah.
Yes, under the sun. The
Mhm.
only thing he hate about the old times is the harb. What is harb?
Um,
Harb is war.
War, okay.
Okay, harb is war that he had to experience. People were afraid of the next bomb from the sama.
Sound,
Sorry?
sound, and
Sama. The
sama
next
from the
bomb from the where the bombs come from?
sky lah, sky.
Sky, yes,
Sky.
sky. Every nafs.
Nafs,
Nafs can be translated as soul, can be translated as person also. Okay. So every person was for himself. He was
mhm.
once forced to drink cups. What's cups?
Cups of honor,
What's Homer?
cups. Mm,
Cups.
um,
Sound exactly as what it is.
cups.
It's a cup.
Cup. Oh,
Yes, a cup
cup.
of Homer. Homer
Honor.
means
A cup of against his will. You know something.
Homer is like beer, wine, all that. Okay,
You.
intoxicant, khamar. Okay, so he was once forced to drink a cup of khamar against his will. May Allah throw the unrepentant tyrants in Jahannam.
Jahannam.
Okay, so Jahannam is the name of the hellfire, of course.
Mhm.
Okay, so all these words are going to be masculine or feminine?
Feminine.
Yes. Okay, so
Mm.
even though they have no feminine thing like tamar buta or anything like that, they are all treated feminine. Okay, clear?
Yeah.
Okay, let's do this exercise.
Mm.
Give me the status, number, gender. Okay, buyutan.
Buyutan. Status is nasab.
Mm-hmm.
Status number is singular,
Mm-hmm.
feminine.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, dah. Singular, feminine.
Yes, good. Next one, wal ardi.
Wal ardi is jar,
Yes.
singular,
Hmm?
masculine.
Uh-uh. Ard.
Al ardi. Ardi, yes.
Yes.
Apa? Sorry. Singular, feminine.
Yes, this is feminine because the Arab said so. Okay.
Yeah.
Next one, al-ghulamu.
Al ghulamu, the boy. It's Rafa.
Mm-hmm.
Um, al ghulamu.
Number.
Number singular, masculine.
Good.
Because it's
Ghuraban.
Ghuraban. Nasab.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
Number.
Singular
Good. Gender.
and singular, singular crew.
Hmm.
Mas masculine.
Yes. Again,
Yeah,
no reason to be feminine. Okay,
yeah,
so
yeah.
yes, masculine. Good. Wal akhirati.
Well, akhirati is jar,
Mm-hmm.
uh, jar,
Number.
number singular, feminine,
Gender. Why feminine?
tamar butah.
Very good. Al-mu'minina.
Al-mu'minin. No, it's ina is nasab or jar is
Good.
plural and masculine.
Good. Jihadan.
Jihadan feminine. No, silap. Um,
Status first.
yes, yes, yeah. Nasab
Mm-hmm. Number.
singular,
Gender.
masculine.
Good. Surah. Suratun.
Suratun it's rafa.
Mm-hmm.
Uh,
Number.
rafa singular, feminine.
Gender. Why feminine?
Because tamarutah.
Very good. Mushrikun.
Mushrikun. Rafa
Mm-hmm.
singular, masculine.
Good. Khosmani.
Khosmani. Litigants. Khosmani it's rafa
Mm-hmm.
um rafa dual,
Mm-hmm.
masculine.
Good. Uyunan.
Oh, Yunan it's nasab.
Mm-hmm.
Nasab singular, springs.
Mm-hmm.
Singular, feminine.
Good.
Yeah.
Because this is non-human. Okay.
Non-human.
Next. Nafs.
Nafsin it's jar,
Good.
singular,
Mm-hmm.
feminine.
Why feminine?
And nafsin because Arab says so.
Very good. I wanted to trick you, but I didn't. Okay. Good. Kulubun.
Kulubun it's rafa.
Mm-hmm.
Rafa singular, feminine.
Good. Naru.
Rafa singular, feminine.
Why feminine?
Because Arab says so.
Good. Kisaun.
Qithaun rafa singular, feminine.
Good. Qaumun.
Qaumun is uh Rafa singular feminine.
This is something
Jar.
special.
It's
Rafa is
ini.
correct.
Rafa is correct.
This is a
Ni.
group of people. So
Yeah, so what is it?
singular or plural?
Plural.
Yes, plural. And then feminine or masculine?
Um, common by default.
This one you have to memorize kind of, okay? Masculine.
Masculine.
Okay. One more thing that you can think about is between masculine and feminine, right? Masculine is the default.
Yes.
Feminine is the exclusive. Okay. So when you have a mixture of people, you don't say the feminine, you say the masculine. So for example, when we give the salam, right? When we come home, there's a mixture of men and women, right? We don't say we say assalamualaikum, right? Alaikum, which we
Yeah.
haven't learned pronounce, but I know you learned before. So instead of saying like we can say assalamualaikunna to a group of women, okay? But if there's a mixture of people, then we say kum because kunna is exclusive to women. Okay. The man one is like inclusive. Okay. The women are exclusive. Okay. So same thing here. So think or you can just memorize for nation, for Ism Jama, plural, masculine. Okay. So
Yes.
the status you can see from the word itself. Okay, Rafa. Good. Next one. Ashayatini.
It's jar. Jar. Singular feminine.
So only jar?
Nasa jar.
Only are you sure?
Ini. Only jar.
Yes, only jar. Okay, this is not ina. So
Yeah.
if this was nasab, it would have been
Nasa jar.
no. If this was nasab, this is jar, right?
Yes.
So what would be the nasab version?
Nasa version. Shayatina.
Yes. Okay, it will be ina. But
Yes.
when it's nasab, you have to be careful
Yeah.
about this word. Okay, shayatina. Okay, this is the plural of shaitan. Okay, shayatina. This one you have to be careful when it's nasab. Okay, when it's jar, it's ini. There's no combination. We don't have ini combination, right? We have ina. So when it's nasab, we need to be careful. Okay.
Yeah.
Next one, rojulaini.
Rajulaini. It's Aini, so nasa jar. It's dual and masculine.
Good. Asabili.
Asabili. It's jar. Singular. Feminine because I see so.
Very good. A'mala.
Mala. It's nasab. Singular feminine.
Good. Malaika.
It's nasab singular feminine.
Good. As-samawati.
It's jar.
Only jar?
Nasa ojar.
Yes. Nasab
And
jar.
plural and feminine.
Yes. So by the pattern, yes. But this is non-human. So non-human, we can easily say.
Singular feminine.
Sorry?
Singular
Yes,
feminine.
exactly.
Yeah.
Jannatani.
Jannatani. It's ani. So rafa. Dual and rafa dual. Rafa dual feminine.
Why feminine?
Uh,
Sorry? Cannot hear you.
Jannatani ta.
Yes, the ta. Very good. And rusulun.
Rusulun is rafa singular feminine.
Yes, good. Okay. So one last thing before we go, just now I skip, I forget to come back. So this is just an additional information, okay, about broken plurals. So there's a lot of broken plural patterns, okay, and there is like a lesser plural and the plentiful plural, okay. So jamak killa is the lesser plural and jamak kathra is the more plural, okay. So jamak killa means that it's 3 to 9, okay. So there's like many patterns you don't have to memorize, but if you can, you memorize these 4 patterns and it's quite easy to memorize. You don't memorize like this af'ul. You memorize by the example. Okay, so af'ul, the example is anfus. You have the word in the Quran, anfusakum. Alright, right? Anfusikum. Okay, anfus is the first plural. Second one, anhar, right? Tahtihal anhar. That is the second plural, af'al. Then we have af'ilah. So this is af'idah. We have that word in the Quran. And the last one is fi'ala, the word fityah in Surah Al-Kahf when Allah is talking about the group of men who hide in the cave, right? Allah used the word fityah, right? They are young boys, okay? And of course, when we hear tafsir, we know there are how many boys?
In tafsir,
In Surah Al-Kahf. Do you know?
how many? 10?
Seven.
No.
Seven boys. Yeah,
Seven.
7 young men. Okay. So that's why Allah used the word fityah. Okay. Because it's between 3 to 9. Okay. So when you see all this pattern, okay, it is a lesser plural. Okay. Between 3 to 9. Okay. Can?
Can.
Okay. So and yeah. So if a word has 2 broken plurals, one will likely be jamak killa, okay. And if a word has both the normal and the broken plural, the normal plural is less in number. Meaning, for example, the word kafir, we can have kafiruna, and then we have a broken plural kuffar. Okay, so the normal plural, the kafiruna, is less in number compared to kuffar. Okay, and then of course all these have no set pattern. So this one plurals we totally have to learn by vocab. The more we read, the more we know. Okay, any questions before we go?
No questions.
Okay, if no questions, then I'll see you on Friday, insyaAllah.
Okay.
Subhanakallahumma bihamdika la ilaha illa anta nastaghfiruka wa natubu ilaik. Assalamualaikum.
Waalaikumsalam. Thank you, teacher.
No problem.